Hey guys, so yeah, I look crazy. I'm nice and highlighted out. From this point, I'm going to go ahead into my eye look. I use two palettes to create my eye look. I use the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and the colors that I'm going to be using from this palette is Naked 2, which is right there, and then I use just a little bit of Crave and a little teensy, eensy, weensy bit of Venus. And then I'm also going to be using the BH Cosmetics 120 palette. And you guys, if you follow my channel, you know why I use it, because it has my all-time favorite blending brown color in there. And that's the only color I'm going to be using from that palette. And then I'm also going to be utilizing this eyeshadow from Wet n Wild, and it's in the color Brulee. And I use this for my highlight. The primer I'm going to be using is the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm only using 4 brushes because this is my everyday look. I need to hurry up, do this look, and get out that door by 6:30 in the morning, so I only use 4 brushes. 2 of them are by Sigma, one's from e.l.f. and one's from Soho. I use the Sigma E55, the Sigma E25, the e.l.f. Crease Brush, and the Soho Fluffy Tapered Blending Brush. And if you want some Sigma brushes or anything like that, I'll leave a discount code below because I have a discount for 10% off that you guys can check them out. So I use these 4 brushes, and that's it. Getting started. And of course, I use a cream eyeliner for, like, you know, wing liner. And then of course, you know, I throw on some lashes, girl, because you know I gotta have me some lashes. So going right into this look, very, very speedingly. We're going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just going to get this. I'm thinking about depotting this because, you know, I don't know. But I'm just going to take this with my finger and put this all over my lid from inner to outer and then up. So just like that. And I love this primer because it just lasts all day, you know. It works really good with the colors that I'm going to be using, because one of the colors is a very light color, you know. So yeah. First thing I'm going to do is going to the Naked Basics palette. I'm going to take the color Naked with my Sigma E55 shader brush. I'm just going to go into Naked 2, like so, and I'm just going to pack this all over my lids. And usually in the morning I can do this in like 5 minutes, maybe 10. I think liner and lashes take up the most time. But I'm just going to pack this all over my lid, and all the colors that I'm using are matte colors, so it creates a very nice matte daytime look. It's not too over the top, you know. So the next thing I'm going to do is taking my Soho Tapered Blending and taking this very, very neutral, basically my skin tone with a little bit of red, brown, and I'm just going to take it to blend out that color and also create a very nice transitional color for myself. And I'm filming with my iPad today, which is why I'm kind of like at a distance from you guys and I'm not like zoomed in, but you know, work with me. Laying that down like that. So then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the other side of my my E55. I'm going to take the other side, picking up this color. This color is called Brulee by Wet n Wild. It's a very nice matte cream color. And I just kind of like take that and tap it into my brow bone. And that kind of sets the concealer that I use also. So I do that, and then I just kind of go in with my blending brush with no product. And I make sure I blend it in really well with the transition color. And I make a lot of faces when I do makeup, you know, because I just be tripping. I don't know. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to take Crave, which is black. It's just a black. If I don't use Crave, I'll use Panther from Wet n Wild, which is another black, but I'm just going to use Crave today because, you know, I just want to keep it simple. And I'm just going to take this on the outer V area, and then I bring it in like that. And I just create a little bit of intensity in my eye. It is a daytime look, so I don't want to ever go overboard. And I just kind of take this brush, which is the E25 from Sigma, and then I just kind of blend it out to make sure that it's, you know, nice and cool looking. I feel like I'm talking all over the place today, but you know, I'm kind of like in a rush because I have things to do later. But I'm just going to take this brush and blend it. I love this brush for blending because it just makes everything blend together and look really, really nice. So that's what this brush is for. It's just to make things look nice. And then I just kind of go back into that brown that I used earlier to really blend it out, you know, kind of fade out that black because I don't want the black to look like, you know, too smoky because it is a daytime look. So I just kind of do that and blend it out like so. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a gel liner to the top and into my waterline. So I can't really explain gel liner. I use this little brush. It came with I think it came with like a brow thing that I got, but I use it for my gel liner. So this is kind of hard to do on camera, but I kind of just take it you know what, I'm not going to use this because it's making life a little bit more difficult than what it needs to be. So I'm going to grab my liquid liner from e.l.f. It's just a liquid liner. I'm going to use this instead because the gel liner is a little bit hard to work with right now because it's kind of getting dried out. I need to go get a new one. But this is just a liquid liner from e.l.f. And I just take little strokes and I just create, you know, my wing. I'm kind of dramatic because I am going to cosmetology school, so you know they don't care if you're coming in there with green eyeshadow. So I kind of do dramatic with my wing a little bit. And then I load on the mascara. Lately I've been loving like using a lot of mascara, but I use two right now, and the two that I'm like in love with is the Essence Get Big and the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lash. I start off with the Get Big. And I just kind of like, you know, lather it up, you know, because sometimes I won't wear lashes just because, you know, sometimes I just want to keep it pretty simple. I don't want to be extra, you know. But with these two mascaras together, I'm able to not wear lashes every day if I don't want to. And I think I'm actually not going to put on lashes, maybe. And then I just kind of go in with the L'Oreal. And I like using this because the brush kind of separates the lashes. And then still gives them some volume. Because the Get Big kind of just like coats them to death. But then this kind of goes through and kind of breaks them up some. And then I also go ahead with this same one on the bottom. Like that. And then from there, I will move on to an eyeliner. And the eyeliner that I use currently would have to be... if I can even find it, it would have to be, it's a black liner from NYX, if I can find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I use a black liner from NYX, and I only I tight line, and then I kind of just do the outer part. So I kind of tight line it a little bit, and when I say tight line, it's just kind of like lining underneath the lashes, and that kind of helps make my lashes look even bigger. And then I just take it right on the outside rim of my eye because it creates more of a dramatic towards the end. So yeah, and that would be all I do for my matte everyday kind of look. And then, of course, lashes are optional. I'm not going to do lashes today because, you know, I'm thinking I'm doing all right with that. So that's all I would do. Of course, I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how I kind of dust off all this highlighting stuff and I apply my contour. So stay tuned. Oh, and I'm also going to apply my blush with the contour also. So stay tuned for that video. It's coming up right after this one. Bye.